Let's get to the daily cancellation. Well, if you were smart enough to avoid social media over the weekend, then you probably missed this brief viral phenomenon. There was a glitch, as it was called anyway, at Chase Bank that allowed people to withdraw more money than they had in their accounts. The glitch went viral thanks to various TikTok videos of people celebrating their ill-gotten gains. Here's one.
And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder, and you know I walk 1,000 miles, just say you tonight.
That's good. I hope Vanessa Carlton sues them for copyright infringement. I have to say I'm shocked. I'm shocked that those people would steal money like that. They seem so responsible and productive. I do take solace in one thing. They will certainly invest their money wisely and use it to better themselves and their community. Of that, I have no doubt. These are, without question, the future leaders of society. I wouldn't be surprised if someday soon all of the young men in that video are employed as brain surgeons or astronauts or even astronaut brain surgeons. And I wish I was joking, but we may actually reach that point. It is, after all, the logical endpoint of DEI. The endpoint, in more ways than one, is you on the operating table, fading away from the anesthesia, and the last thing you see is the kid from the TikTok video where he was throwing money in the air that he'd stolen from Chase Bank, standing over you and holding a scalpel. That's the image that you will take with you into the great beyond. Now, anyway, if you're wondering what the glitch is here, let me explain. Evidently, for a short period of time over the weekend, Chase Bank customers were able to deposit a fake check and then immediately withdraw the funds that didn't really exist. Now, smart people in the audience, or even just people with IQs above room temperature, immediately recognize that this glitch is actually just garden variety fraud. Not just any fraud, but the absolute dumbest kind of fraud you can ever commit. You are perpetrating fraud against an institution that has all of your information, your name, address, social security number, and will know exactly what you did, who you are, and how to find you. Not to mention, they control your bank account. This is like robbing a bank without a mask and wearing a t-shirt that has a big picture of your driver's license printed on it. It is, in a word, dumb. Very, very dumb. Here's The Independent with more, quote, "In a not-so-shocking development, a viral TikTok trend once again proved to be little more than a stupid stunt that ruined the lives of the impressionable. The trend involved people taking advantage of a glitch in JP Morgan Chase ATMs that allowed users to deposit a check without the available funds and immediately have access to the money listed on it. This is check fraud, but was shared across TikTok as a fun way to grab free money. In reality, Chase really did have a glitch, allowing the exploitation of its ATMs, but the company fixed the problem within days of its discovery. According to a representative who spoke to the New York Post, we're aware of this incident and has been addressed. Regardless of what you see online, depositing a fraudulent check and withdrawing the funds from your account is fraud, plain and simple. The spokesperson said once the glitch was fixed, Chase began to rectify the fraudulent withdrawals by deducting the stolen cash from users' accounts." Now, I'll note here that there was a separate rash of TikTok videos, viral TikToks, from users showing their accounts massively in the red, sometimes to the tune of $20,000 or $30,000 or more, because they'd taken advantage of the glitch, and then the bank came and took its money back, as it's going to do. It's not clear to me which of those videos are real. There's some indication that at least some of them are fake, which leaves us with another conundrum. Which is dumber? Making a video confessing that you committed check fraud and showing everyone your negative balance, or making a video pretending that you committed check fraud and showing a negative balance that doesn't exist? Is it stupider to be a low-rent fraudster or to pretend you are one for engagement? It's impossible to say. All we can say is that nobody in either group should be allowed to vote or drive a car or walk around outside without a chaperone. Here's a little more from the article. Quote, Jim Wang, a financial educator who spoke to the New York Post, warned that people who took advantage of the glitch could face severe consequences. He told the outlet that those who tried are now seeing big holds or huge negative balances in their accounts. Wang warned people who tried it could get into huge trouble. for essentially committing check fraud. Yeah, you would think. Jim, you would assume that they'd be in huge trouble for committing check fraud openly and filming themselves doing it, but I think you're probably mistaken. I doubt that anyone will get in trouble, actually. Sure, the bank will take its money back. You can count on that. Banks are not going to take any pity on you. Banks and the IRS are very much alike in this way. They're going to get their money one way or another. That much you can count on. I mean, in the IRS's case, it isn't their money, it's yours, but they're going to get your money either way. That part is certain. But will there be criminal charges? I doubt it. I mean, that's not usually how this works. Maybe if the TikTok videos were mostly white frat boys taking advantage of the glitch, then the force of law would come down on them. But the demographics don't line up for that kind of response, and that means that most likely nothing will happen. And it's frustrating because this is the kind of brazen, shameless, shockingly casual criminality that would be so easy, incredibly, supremely easy to stop. It could be shut down without much effort. Some semblance of order could be restored to our society. We could have accountability again. And you can do that just by enforcing the law, is all. When there's a TikTok trend that consists of people committing check fraud, all you have to do is make a point of arresting everybody involved and charging them with every crime you can, followed by the max sentences. Bring down the hammer. Do it publicly. Find criminals like this and make an example out of them. Law and order could be restored in no time, but they won't do it because they don't want law and order. They want chaos. And that's what they'll get, along with a lot more dumb TikTok videos. And that's why the people exploiting the Chase Bank glitch and the people not holding those people accountable are all today canceled. That'll do it for the show today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day. Godspeed.